Savior there beside me. He leads me through the night. He's always been my guide. He promised He will never leave me. Though my burdens seem too much to bear, He'll bless me. So whatever He commands, I will go and do. I will stand for truth. Though the world may back away, I will walk right through. I know if I follow Him in faith, He will ease my burdens and He'll provide a way. He'll provide a way. When I feel overcome and all my strength is gone, I think of all the ways He's blessed me. My journey may seem long, but He'll lift me with His love, a perfect love that's never ending. He will give me all the strength I'm needing. So whatever He commands, I will go and do. I will stand for truth. Though the world may back away, I will walk right through. I know if I follow Him in faith, He will ease my burdens and He'll provide a way. He'll provide a way for me to cross the desert, to sail across the ocean. If that's where He sends me, I'll follow His plan. I'll do whatever He commands me, for I know that He will lead me to the promised land. I will go and do. I will stand for truth. Though the world may shut Him out, I will make Him room. I know if I follow Him in faith, He will ease my burdens and He'll provide a way. He'll provide a way. Yeah. He'll provide a way. No matter where I go, I know I'm not alone. I feel my Savior there beside me.
Hey guys, Danny here. Super excited to show you how to play this song, I Will Go and Do. And you can all thank Duck Duty T for suggesting it. This is actually one of the first suggestions I've had, or requests that I've had. And we're going to get right to it. You can see that I put We Need a Capo on Capo 2. And the song, if you get the first 4 chords down, that's the majority of the song, or it's the verses in the chorus anyway. For the first chord, you can play the G like this, as I have written like this, right? As you can see there. The G chord that I play is just a G chord, but I only use my second finger right there on the top, the 6th string, the lowest string there, and I just kind of pluck it like that. The strings 4, 3, and 2 all at the same time. So that, I feel like that's the piano, okay, with that first chord. Alright, so after we get the G chord down, we got B minor. Now the B minor, you can just play these 4 middle strings. So you got 5, 4, 3, 2 strings. And I'm not barring that. I know it says bar on that thing, but I'm actually not playing this high note right here. This note right there. I'm just playing these 4 middle ones, and it comes out like that. So if you're having a problem with a B minor, there's one kind of tip I guess I could give you. The other tip would be doing it this way. This would be like more of like a B minor 7. So you got strings 5, 3, and 2, and I'm just hitting those notes. Well, and I guess you could play the open D, this 4th string. And again, it's a 4th string chord. You can pluck those also. And I'm plucking with my thumb and my fingers. I'm kind of just like pinching it, right? Grabbing those strings and kind of pulling them together. Yeah, so that might be an easier way for B minor, is to play that. I know some people play this for B minor when they first start playing. That's not too bad. But if you've never played it anyway, it might be a little daunting. But just work on it, and you'll eventually get it. I promise. Okay. All right. So after the B minor, we have E minor. Now the E minor, when it sounds a little bit different in the verse versus the intro. The intro, I think the piano's doing something like this. He's just playing those notes right here. It's still an E minor. It's an E minor 7. But that might be a little different to you, or that kind of thing there, right? Normally I don't stick my middle finger under there. It's a little uncomfortable, but that's how it would look. But you can just play it like this, with these two on the top, the strings, the 3rd fret. So you got the ring on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then the pinky on the 3rd fret, also on the 1st string. Okay, so that would be the intro. But normally for the verse, I just keep it nice and open with this E minor, and then C add 9. We've talked about this before, but again, if you haven't seen any of the other videos, it's just a C chord, and you're going to replace these 2 fingers right here with these 2 fingers, and you're gonna put your ring and your pinky down on the second string with your ring, and then pinky on the very 1st string. Okay, and it's really nice. So you just need to get those chords down. Okay, and then you have the verses there. So all that takes care of all the verses, 4 verses, and then the pre-chorus. I love this part. A minor 7. And then when I get to the G chord, I actually don't play G, but you can. Sounds awesome. I just play this. I get super lazy, and I just hit this one finger. You can play it with your ring finger or 2nd finger, whatever, and I just pluck string 6, 5, or 6, 4, 3, 2 at the same time. Okay, so that would be G. Let's hear da 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 da, A minor 7, da da, G chord, da. And then there's a D sus after that D. Okay, so you have D, and all the suspended 4 is you just bring your pinky right there on that 4th, or excuse me, on the 1st string, on the 3rd fret. And then it gets back to the A minor. Da, 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 And this chord looks a little different than the regular C chord we're used to. I got that 4th, as you can see, I got this 4th pinky right here on that, on the 1st string. And that's what I hear in the piano anywhere. That's what I hear in the piano anyway. And yeah, and so that takes care of most of the song. Now there is a tricky part on the bridge, or it's not tricky, it just changes chords, so it kind of throws you through a little bit of a loop. Okay, and on the bridge, it just goes to the D, and then E minor, and then D/F sharp. Okay, so if you haven't played D/F sharp, here's the D chord. Some people play it this way. I'll give you a couple different options. Here's a D. You wrap the thumb around this way. Okay, and you get rid of this middle finger. So it's just these. It's going to be 6 string and then 4, 3, 2. Okay, most people don't really like that. They mostly prefer this way. We get your 1st finger and then middle finger and on the 3rd string, and then ring finger on the 2nd string. Or I like to do it this way. Personally, I like to use middle finger, ring, pinky. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. That one might take some practice. Just work on it. It'll be awesome once you get it. Okay, and then I have a G/B. You really don't have to change the G chord right here, this shape. You can just play G, and then all you have to do is strum it or pluck it from this 5th string. Okay, I really can't remember how the bridge sounds. Let's see here, maybe I can just play it. Alright, so here it is. Here's the bridge. D. And then G. C. And then it gets to the C. Right. A minor 7. We've been doing that one. And then dun, dun. That might be new. Those last, like going to the D sus before the D is a little bit more challenging, I think, than going from D to D sus. Anyway, so that again, I would just practice just bits and pieces of this if it's giving you some trouble. So remember, it's just a pinky movement right here. So you can get the D chord ready, but then start with the D sus. Okay, and then have your D chord already ready, so you just let that finger go, and you're there in the D. Okay. Hopefully, you guys, that gives you some pointers on this song, and I would like to know if you like the play-alongs better than me just saying things and trying to show you how to do stuff, or both, or whatever. I'm open for suggestions. And if you guys like this video, please like it and subscribe. And I'll be sure to put up any more videos you guys have any suggestions for, or any songs. It doesn't necessarily have to be any hymns or youth songs, as long as it's like an uplifting song that we all can enjoy and yeah, and just feel good about. So I'll see you next time in the next video, and excited to teach you some more guitar. All right.